union budget is out, and it is clear that the BJP has tried to reach out to its core voter base, the middle class and the poor. But has the government managed to end the tussle with the farmers? We have with us Mr. Anil Ghanwat, a farm leader from Maharashtra, who will decode the budget for the federal. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Ghanwat.
Yes, thank you for inviting me here.
Sir, to start with, what is your view of the budget? Has the government pleased the farmers?
No, I don't think government has pleased the farmers in any way. I can, in a single line, we can call it a hopeless budget for farmers. There's no hope. The same things are repeated and nothing is happening. For example, they say that we are going to support the farmers with better technology, better seeds, and on the other hand, they are opposing genetically modified seeds. They say we want to increase productivity and climate resilience and pest resistance. But how can that happen without better seeds or genetically modified seeds? Our indigenous seeds are not competent to handle those issues. So I don't think there's anything good for the farmers in this. Only one thing I can appreciate is that the production of 12.7 lakh metric tons of urea in the northeast, that's a good thing that the government has done. Otherwise, on one side they say that we are going to increase exports, and we see that almost all the agriculture commodities are banned. Even the ban on commodity market of agriculture produce, the futures trade, has been banned for 2 more months. So this type of policy of the government can't help the farmers in any way. This, I think, our finance minister has told many lies in her debate. They say that we are procuring all the pulses and oil seeds, whereas the fact is that here in Maharashtra we are struggling for for increasing the cutoff date of procurement of soybean. The government, yesterday was the last date. The farmers were protesting for increase in the cutoff date, but that has not happened. So almost 50% of soybean has been left without procurement, and tur is being sold under MSP, cotton is being sold under MSP, and in these conditions the government is not in a position to procure it. So whatever a finance minister said is not truth. They are just what we can say, misguiding the farmers and the country about the actual position in the farms.
Sir, two major demands. There were two major demands. One, better MSP, and second, to reduce the cost of production, or to remove GST from farm equipment, farm machinery, and other things. Why has the
These
government?
things have, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, why has the government not implemented these things? Because they had met the farmer groups and discussed all these issues.
Actually, this is really surprising. They haven't even mentioned this. Even GST, they haven't covered it, not even mentioned it. The farmers are paying GST on fertilizers and pesticides and tractors and other implements and spare parts, but they are not reimbursed, or that benefit is not given to the farmers as all other industries or traders get it. So the farmers are cheated here actually. Second thing is that the farmers, when they go for a loan, they demand a loan, their CIBIL score is checked, and almost all the farmers have a very poor CIBIL score. The farmers expected that farmers should be dropped out of the CIBIL score scrutiny, but that thing also not happened. Farmers were demanding a loan waiver because the almost all farmers in the country are under debt, and that is due to the policy of the government, the policy of exploiting agriculture and the farmers. That's why the farmers are in debt. So the government should have given relief, but nothing of that sort has happened. So in all respects, the government has done nothing to give relief to the farmers. and no
So,
hope from this government that anything good can happen with these policies.
so the government has increased loan under the Kisan Credit Card. It is now from 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs. Now, there is an argument. Some people suggest that it is a debt trap. In the long run, this
Of
will
course,
not benefit the farmers.
almost 7 lakh farmers have committed suicide in last almost 30 years, and that's because of the debt. The farmers were getting 3 lakh rupees and they were taking poison, but that dose was not enough. So they have increased the dose of that poison by making it 5 lakhs. Actually, they should have done something that the farmers will be in a position to repay their loans. The government is taking such steps that farmer is not allowed to repay the loans. If the wheat ban was not there, the wheat farmers could have repaid the loan because they would have got almost 1,000 rupees more than what they are getting at MSP. Even there is ban on rice for rice export. There is one ban on futures trading. There is ban on all export of all oil seeds and pulses. They are importing heavily. And if these are the measures taken to restrict agriculture trade and pull down the prices for the consumers, then how come the farmers are in a position to repay the loans? The debt on the farmers is created by the government. So the government should give a loan waiver or create a condition that farmers will be in a position to repay the loans. They should get such income that they should be in a position to repay the loans. The government is not allowing the farmers to repay the loans, so that should have been added, included in this budget, but unfortunately that has not happened.
So there was a lot of anticipation that the money in the given under the PM's Kisan scheme can be increased. A lot of farm organizations, even the Bharatiya Kisan Sangh, demanded that, but that has not happened. Why is there a delay?
First thing is that there is no need to give such support to farmers if there is a free trade ecosystem here in the country. The government has to give such support because the farmer is not doing well, he is not earning money, and that's because of the government policies. So instead of giving 6,000 or 10,000 to the farmers, they should give freedom to the farmers. And if they are not giving freedom to the farmers, they should give per acre, not per family, per acre at least 15,000 rupees per season. Then only their expenses will be compensated. Otherwise, giving increasing the PM Kisan Sanman Yojana, they call it. The amount from 6,000 to 10,000 is not enough for a family. It should be given on acreage basis, and that should be enough to cover the cost uh, they are incurring in the farms for cultivating the crops. So giving 6,000 or 10,000 is not enough. That should be given on per acre basis. And if the government doesn't want to give such money to the farmers, then it should liberate agriculture trade. It should give freedom to the farmers. It should give technology freedom to the farmers and stop interfering in the agriculture trade by imposing export bans and unwanted imports and stock limits, etc.
So my last question is: there is a lot of focus on organic farming in the budget, but I believe that you don't agree to this formula.
Oh, that's waste of money. Last time they had given some 250,000 rupees budget for that Palekars farming. What has happened? Nothing has come out. And now we are going for natural farming in a direction of our ancestors and in the Adimanav era, whereas the world is going uh, towards better technologies and higher production, higher yields. We are going towards lower yields and to a quality which is not compatible in the international market. So we are actually going in the wrong direction. The government should really think of it. We have the figures, what was happening before independence. Whole of agriculture here in India was organic or natural, and we were starving. We had to import ships of wheat and rice from other countries like America. When we started modernizing agriculture and we used fertilizers and chemicals and pesticides, then only we are Atmanirbhar today in some respects. So this is a total waste of money and a very bad decision for agriculture and in the country.